Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jam Plays Daily Valhalla. Hope you guys are having a wonderful December 26th, enjoying the post-Mega Christmas hangover. Let's get into it. Rent is due on the 30th. Please make sure your account has the necessary $10,000 or you'll be a bit... Goodness. And we thought, like, rent nowadays was bad. Imagine paying $10,000 a month. Jill wants to see if the Alex Doll's beard actually grows. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. Honestly, with the amount of funds we have, we might not be able to buy it, Jill. Quick sip of water, there we go. You've been using that hoodie a lot lately. Shut up. Oh, the hoodie that Boss said Jill would look cute and she's wearing it now, so... You can even see, like, in the sprite, she's clearly wearing something like that. Alright, how much did this Alex figurine cost? We'll just have to, I think we'll just skip it to be safe. Nothing from Kiramiki. Model Warrior returns to TV. Anyone watching it? I don't even have a TV. So useless. Julianne is old and busted. Heard you talking shit about my wife, you're like I wouldn't find out. Is it going to be censored? I don't think so. The show is rather tame. I'm gonna marry Julianne. Oh man, I remember watching this show back when I was like 10. I think I discovered porn thanks to it. You will never discover Rule 34 for the first time ever again. Why keep trying? Never seen this show before. Is it any good or is it just a meme? It's a meme show. There's nothing outstanding. What about the sequels? Are those going to get broadcasted as well? The sequels are shit. Is your lip trembling? No. Jill understands the pain of seeing people online trash something you really like. The augmented eye. Glitch City Olympics return next year. For the 10th consecutive year, the Glitch City Olympics returns to the emblematic Super Silver Thunderdome. This time, a representative from the exclusive country Kanye-vania. Prime Minister Quincy, who is in charge of the committee, told the augmented eye that it wasn't easy getting in touch with Kanye, and that we had to abide by some of his religious rules in order to see some of the best competitors come to the country. Kanye-vania's main religion, Kanyeism. Oh, this feels so gross, dang. Prohibits the existence of nanomachines inside the body, and as such, competitors from said country have to perform specific treatments in order to repel the swarm. It's a temporary solution, but it will do the trick. I'm guessing tacky bodysuits weren't practical for sports. The amount of stuff named Kanye just feels so cursed. You won't believe what happens in this cartoon. Cartoons are not for children. They're still largely colorful, but the themes they touch have become rather dark. In fact, every cartoon on air today has dark themes. It's come to a point where innocent animated characters are no longer a thing. I suppose children are young adults from birth now. This reads like a grandparent who's upset that every cartoon isn't Looney Tunes. But enter Touch Fluffy Tail, a new show that aims to challenge the current trend. No deep lore, no obscure adult references, no stupid deep plots, just fun with numbers and fluffy tales, said TFT producer who asked to remain anonymous to avoid internet backlash. I don't want death threats for making a cartoon for actual kids. Stop. I rescued you. I cut your tail if I wanna. Street race at Motor City District leaves 2 dead. Motor City District is notorious for a number of illegal street races, and it seems each week, and the number of injured drivers it leaves every year. This time, it's been reported that 2 people died during a race hosted at the Gate Highway, otherwise known as the Death Lane. The transit police are currently investigating the deaths, as well as the underground world of illegal street racing. We've had several suspects in regards to who is running this underworld, but nothing concrete as of yet, Chief of Transit Police Department J. Esposito told the augmented eye. The deaths 2 youngsters will be the last, however. That's a promise. I heard there's a defamation campaign against the district, though. Street racing, so it's like that's just the Fast and Furious side of the city. Dom Toretto died there. His last words were family. As were his first words and every word in between. Alright, let's go to work. Ugh. Evening. Hey Jill. Gil's in the back sorting an ingredient shipment and I've got things to do. The dog's in charge, okay? Bye. What? Wait, the dog what? Okay, first order. Pet me. No. Pet me. No. I'm in charge and I want you to pet me. Well, this is already shaping up to be a wonderful day for our good buddy Jill, isn't it? Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey, Jay! Won't pet you. You'll pet me sooner or later. They all do. Won't. Will! You called? He said Will, not Gil. Ah. Who the hell is Will? Nobody! Don't be rude with poor Will. There's no Will! Do you need me to psych you up then? Shut up! Who, me or Will? Ah! This is an actual conversation between siblings. You go back to whatever you were doing. Alright. And you, stand by. Only if you pet me. Go! The fuck just happened? Siblings just happened. Well, aren't we spirited today? Welcome to Valhalla. Virgilio? Why do you sound so weirded out? You didn't show up with a bombastic soliloquy. Well, putting up an act can be tiring, you know? So it's all an act then? Wasn't it obvious? I guess. Would you mind getting me a bleeding Jane? Oh my gosh, she's ordering normally. Sure. Yes, one of the bigger plot twists in the second half of the game. Virgilio is sane. He's been faking it the whole time. In case you were wondering, by the way, why I would sometimes have him just do a normal voice, that is the reason. I don't remember all the twists in this game, but I remember the same twist, because that one shocked me. It legitimately surprised me when it happened. A bleeding Jane. Yes, this is just the thing. So, tired of putting on an act. Care to explain? It's a long story, and I'd honestly rather not talk about it right now. Fair enough. What made you change your mind, though? Well, for one thing, it's safer for me now. The pompous buffoon act was more of a way to avoid raising suspicion. Safer? There's a word that's been losing meaning lately. Wait, that was your way of avoiding suspicion? Yes. You do know how weird that sounds, right? It sounds weird? You try not to raise suspicion, but you act in a bombastic manner that screams you're there. And everyone dismisses the fool as a buffoon and moves on. Well, I guess that is true. Act crazy so people will ignore you. Eh? I mean, you might be right if I were talking about hiding myself, but I'm avoiding certain crowds of people. Yes, my behavior might call everyone's attention, but then everyone just decides I'm harmless and disregards me. And depending on how erratic my actions are, I become harder to read, giving me yet another layer of enigma. Well, if you're not doing the act anymore, so does that just mean, like, the question mark on your forehead is just permanent? Huh. Well, congrats. No offense, but I fell right into your plan. I just dismissed your actions as those of a fool and moved on. You completely fooled me. Thanks. Say, can you give me something spicy? It's so unnecessary. The bloom light is so unnecessarily brown. What does Jill mean by unnecessarily? Like, oh, does it have to be that brown? Really? Right here in front of children? We're gonna give him a double because we need the money. Here. Aren't you fascinated by spiciness? What's spicy for humans might not be spicy for other animals. Hell, what's toxic for us might not be for other creatures. Do you like spicy things, bartender? I don't mind them, I guess, but I'm not really a fan. That neutral stance is actually weird to come across. Everyone either loves spicy things or hates them with passion. Do you like it? Lots, not only in regards to painfully spicy things, but also in the way mild or slight spice adds to a meal. I've always had this dream of opening a curry stand. As things are, I might actually pursue that dream. What would Virgilio curry taste like? The mind boggles. Question of the day, chat. What do you think Virgilio curry would taste like? It just occurred to me because I recorded it earlier this same day. I didn't do a question for yesterday's Mega Christmas. Okay, I guess second question for today. What question would you have liked to have been asked for Mega Christmas Day? Let me know if you do. I haven't had curry in ages now. Hey bartender. Call me Jill. I wanted to apologize. You put up with me all this time without lashing out. I should apologize for my behavior. And thank you at that. Don't worry. I actually feel like I was way too rude to you last time you came. Granted, you came at a really bad time, but I should be the one apologizing. You're a client after all. Well, don't. I'm actually surprised that nobody else had violently lashed out at me yet. You're making me curious as to who you really are, though. Is Virgilio even your real name? It might be. It might not. Sometimes I wonder if I'm a magnet for people who hide their identities in sordid pasts. Gil, Jamie, you. Did you say something? Just rambling. Pay me no mind. Now that I think about it, how did you find this bar? I was avoiding some chaps and came to this alley. Huh. Again. In my time here, I've heard avoided people and ended up here enough times to make me believe that the original owner built the bar here thinking about the runaway public. You make me sound like a criminal. You're not helping. The expression runaway doesn't just mean people escaping the law, though. We've had people avoiding stalkers or solicitors. I've seen people more shocked by an insistent salesman than a shady figure. Maybe because the salesman is a more active predator? I don't know. A troublesome part of the city right near the shopping district. Let them know there's a bar and they'll come. Very weird Field of Dreams reference by Jill, but we'll let it slide. Sorry, I should stop rambling to myself so much. I don't mind it. Do you think I'm sort of criminal, though? Like I said, you're not helping. But for all I know, you might be the buffoon I've seen the other days. In any case, can I get something bitter here? Pizza with double cheese and... Wait, no, this is a bar. Implication? Jill used to work at a pizza place, confirmed? Oh wait, I was gonna double it, crap. Whatever. Here. This works. Do you like coffee, Miss Bartender? As weird as it may sound from a smoking bartender, no, I don't. With you there, Jill. I do not like coffee in real life. Well, I get it. It's not for everyone. That cat boomer the other day. What about her? Still scared of her? Not really, but she looks so familiar. Maybe you're mixing her up with another cat boomer? No, that's not it. It's like the bandage girl last time. Even with the bandages, there's just something really familiar about her. Does Virgilio know Stella and Say? I swear, everybody in this bar is somehow connected. Maybe you need to stop thinking about it. Answers usually come to you when you stop stressing out. You might be right. Well, I leave you for now, bartender. Thanks for everything. Please come again. Jill actually gets to tell Virgilio for the first time to please come again, and actually means it this time. Welcome to Valhalla. Oh, hello, Mr. Detective. Here we are, another mute person wandering into the bar. Anything I can get you? Gut punch. Okay. Now, bro probably wants his drink messed up, but I can't really afford to give him any incorrect orders right now. Here. Oh, you got it right. Look how disappointed he is. Like, aw, she didn't screw it up. Jeez. What's a guy gotta do to get terrible service around here? So, what's up now? A bit of holiday blues, you could say. So you celebrate Mega Christmas? Why wouldn't I? You look more like a Festivus kind of guy. Why does everyone keep saying that? I know this joke is coming every time I play this game, and I still find it funny. Yeah. I like how they very clearly knew, yeah, this looks like George Costanza. We're just gonna roll with it. Well, Festivus is a celebration going against the capitalist madness that is Mega Christmas. And, you know, cheapskate. If you have something to say it. I'll refrain. Although now I think about it, holiday blues is not really tied to a specific celebration. Just the season. Season of consumerist craze. Bad Christmas is just a mockery of what the real Christmas once was. I mean, the season has slowly become enslaved to the corporations over time. Holiday spirit can only be manipulated so much. Then came that turbo male guy. He started a yearly tradition of dressing up like Santa in the ring. Mega Christmas is based on wrestling? Oh my gosh, everything in this universe is based on wrestling! How big is wrestling in Venezuela? I need to know how inspired the devs were. Turbo Male? That can't be his ring name. It is. Really? Such a tacky name was accepted? His partner was Buster Master, and his rival was Dr. Chris Smack. Tacky names were not a problem. I knew there was a wrestler that dressed as Santa every year. I also knew that the guy became insanely popular and the stunt got out of control. Of course, that's the part everyone sings about. They make songs. Imagine, if you will, chat, if the WWE had someone dress up in costume so often it just became a new holiday. That's what's happening here. Imagine if, like, Halloween's origins were like WWE or something. Because, like, The Undertaker took off. So spectacularly. Santa became Nega Santa thanks to the Redmond family. Mega Santa sees the error of his ways and becomes the mighty Mega Santa, renaming the holiday Mega Christmas. Christmas literally evolved. Christmas has like modern consumerist Christmas has like lore. Like, I mean, obviously actual Christmas has lore too. Both religious and non-religious, but still. And then every company jumped on the bandwagon and Christmas was Mega Christmas before anyone noticed. So you're telling me that the guy who somehow managed to rename the holiday went by the ring name Turbo Mail? Yep. That makes the whole holiday sound like a joke. That's what makes it sound like a joke? The holiday is a joke. And you're telling me you don't celebrate Festivus? No, I don't. You know what kind of people celebrate Festivus? Kind that's so lame and bland that they can only talk about how they're better because they celebrate Festivus. I think those jerks only new can think they're better than everyone else. I see. Anything else I can get you? Give me a fringe weaver, will you? Double because we need the money, so we're just gonna kill George Costanza right here. Here. Right, thanks. So, any issues with the city lately? What's the word on the street? Shouldn't I be asking that? There's nothing new, really. The lynchings of the White Knights stopped, so there's that. Really? Something about the armor. I haven't got much on that one yet. All in all, the madness following the attack on the bank seems to have settled down a bit. That's good to hear. Have any other details about the attack emerged yet? All records of whatever happened there have been long deleted. Security cams, system logs, everything was wiped. Whatever... Oh. Sorry, my controller acted up. There we go. Also, I like how that noise was still playing in the background. Yeah, spoiler alert, I'm playing on Switch. Still. Whatever happened here, it's become even more of a mystery now. I wonder if Sei plans on testifying. Given that Sei's hiding from the law lest she be killed, I doubt it. Does anyone know if Sei went there in the first place? Maybe the wiping of everything actually protects her somehow. Hey bartender, you okay? Sorry, got distracted. There's not much to say, really. There's the odd silly rumor here and there. Like the... accidentally clicked and held. Like the vending machine's tasers malfunctioning and applying more strength. Or that the writer of Last Reign in the World is actually living here as a brain in a jar. Taylor? Our beloved? Those are the kind of rumors you hear from crackheads. Crackheads might hold the one last piece of info you need, but you also hear crap like that. I see. Anyways, I'm leaving. Happy New Year, bartender. Please come again. Okay then, Bob? No, wait, she's out? Gil, you there? Yeah, taking your break? Let me know if someone comes in. We are starting to get to the point, I believe, where we see some characters for the last time. I think that may be the last time we see Art, so... say goodbye to George Costanza, everyone. But, you know, we are getting towards the end of the game, so... and plus it's now safe to keep playing, so there's that. Things are pretty quiet outside. Excuse me, is this the Valhalla bar? It certainly is. Welcome, what can I get you? Actually, I'm looking for... Lexi! Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to Lexi Rivers, one of the central characters in the indie game 2064 Read Only Memories. and one of the secret characters you can unlock in this game if you fulfill certain conditions. There she is. I'm looking for some stuff. I'll be with you in a second. Don't worry, I'll just have a drink in the meantime. So, Virgil, you know me? I've been keeping in touch with Dana ever since she left Neo San Francisco. Yeah, so as I've been saying a couple times, this game crosses over heavily with the indie game 2064 Read-Only Memories, which came out, I think, the same year as this game, but canonically it takes place 5 or 6 years before, hence the 2064. It takes place in, like, Neo San Francisco. It's a lot more of, like, a point-and-click adventure game than it is a sim, but there is a decent amount of crossover between the two games. In this game, you get, like, the secret characters, and actually the Hasty Zero you see up there in the corner on the TV, Hasty's actually, like, a prominent brand in the 2064 games, so little nods like that. And then in 2064, which I also played recently, Dana actually does show up. So the lore connection is that Dana and Lexi are good friends with each other. So I won't talk about it too much more out of respect for not spoiling 2064, just in case you guys ever want to play that. But yeah, very neat crossover. So I made sure to do conditions to get at least one of the characters because I thought it would be cool to show off. So I don't know if the other characters are going to show up or not, the other secret characters, but because I didn't try to fulfill their conditions. I might have by accident, but I tell you what I did in order to fulfill this condition, but well, one, I might have already spoiled it in an earlier part and since forgot, but other than that, I figured the fun of mysteries, if you guys ever play this game, you could figure out yourself, so have fun with that, wink wink. She always talks about you, about her sister, about her friend in Panama, about her sister, and about this dog she picked up from the street. Also, I am trying my best to mimic her voice. Because 2064 actually has some voice acting, Lexi does actually have an official voice unlike all the other characters in this game where I'm just sort of imagining it. So I'm trying to replicate her voice, but I'm not a voice actor, so apologies if it is off. A dog? Yeah. I think she called him Gillian? That can't be right. Oh, but it can, Jill. I fully believe that. First I've heard of this dog. Yeah, she told me he appeared at the door looking very pitiful. She always talks so happily about how he opens up to the people around him. She's even asked me for help finding where he came from. So, a dog, huh? Achoo! Did you hear something outside? Probably just a dog sneezing. What can I get you? Let's try the Fringe Weaver. On it. Fringe Weaver, girl out after my own heart. Let's pump her full of karma-tree. I have no idea if you can even get the secret characters drunk or not, but we gon' find out. A Fringe Weaver. Seems right. Thanks. Oh, sorry, my office is a mess, so I can't let you in right now. I'll just go buy some... Take your time. This is the first time I've seen her get excited about someone. Well, I guess it's been almost 7 or 8 years since I last saw her. She had a brief stint with me at the Neo San Francisco Police Department. Huh. Another thing to add to the oddly adventurous past of my boss. I can't picture her as a policewoman, though. Well, she was more of a collaborator. Everyone in the department acknowledged her abilities, and she helped us from time to time. She was authorized to come with us, but couldn't act by herself. She didn't have a gun or a badge, but she did have a radio to stay in touch. And I'm not gonna lie, she was one of the best backup partners I've had over the years. She once took down a band of punks with nothing but a loaf of bread. That is a glorious mental image, and another case why I think Valhalla should get a cartoon so we can visualize some of this stuff. A loaf of... Yep, sounds like boss. Jill does not even question it anymore. She requested the next loaf have sesame seeds. Something about it hitting harder? So her penchant for swinging bread loaves like sword is not just some weird habit. How'd she end up with the police of all places? Her old league, the Grand Slam Fighters, was fighting against the NSFW. NSFW. I was there because I need to ask the owner of the league a couple of questions. Then a fight broke out. Many drunkards joined the fray not too long after. I was going to start evacuating the place, but before I knew it, she had already subdued the troublemakers. I asked for help with the rest of the case. One thing led to another? Oh. I was afraid that she might have become involved as an alternative to jail time. And she's not that kind of girl. So you came all the way here for a visit? I'm in the middle of some investigations, actually. I don't think this San Francisco police has any say on whatever happens here. Nah. I'm not in the police anymore. Just a simple private investigator. Oh, mild spoilers, I guess, for the end of 2064. She eventually does leave the police force in that game, too. Came all the way here on a case. You can't just be a simple police investigator. Fair enough. You wouldn't by any chance have heard of a group called the Swap Soldiers, would you? First I heard that name. Sorry. Don't worry. Say, let's try this Sugar Rush. We'll get a Sugar Rush. I guess Lexi's basic. Here. Yep, this is what I've heard about. Alright, fuck it. Let's just hit a bar and chill. Boss, you own a bar. Doctors don't diagnose themselves, Jill. I guess you're right. Wait, is she? I actually don't know if doctors are allowed to diagnose themselves, like, legally. Calm down, you don't need to overdo it. We're not dating anymore. Wait, she what? Jill heard boss and dating and it's like neurons activated. I was bored, she was lonely. We gave it a try. It didn't work. We broke up after less than a week. Huh. What didn't work? She was too uptight. She was too Dana. Too Dana? On our first date, she got her head stuck in a bucket. Dinner became a night in a hardware store getting the thing off. Oh. Too Dana. Yeah, I get it. Anyways, I haven't seen you in person in a long time, and you have to leave before New Year's. I don't want to make a mess. Don't try too hard. Seriously, don't. Don't make a mess. Let's just go outside and drink Hassie, you. I came all the way here to drink Hassie? I have Hassie at home. Hey, this stuff is like caviar here thanks to the import rates. I'll take your offer then. You go ahead while I grab some ice. Okay. Pleasure to meet you, Jill. Please come again. Hey, boss. Yes? Lexi said something that got me thinking. The relationship? No, Actually, you got me curious. Do you swing that way, boss? Cuteness knows no boundaries. Jill's like, I have an in. Right. Anyways, what got me thinking is that she thinks Gil is a dog. She does? Yeah, when you talk about him, she thinks you're talking about a dog. Bill is patrolling nearby with Nacho and the other dog. This'll be fun. Just don't overdo it. Feeling lonely? I can fix that. That voice. Hey Joe! Long time no see! I have long long forgotten the voice I did for Anna. Holy crap! Talk about a return. Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. If I ignore her, she'll leave. I'm not an unfathomable sense of dread. You can't just ignore me, you know? Julianne Stingray, I'm talking to you. Interesting note that the TV, I think the TV always turns off when Anna shows up. Or did it turn off the previous day? I feel like it did. Calm down, don't fall for her taunts. How did you know my full name though? I thought your full name was Julianne Natalie Stingray. Or did you legally remove the Natalie? Anna just casually glitching out. Never mind that, is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they're kinda written in the middle of the screen. I would try to explain more about Anna, but I don't even know how I would begin to. Obviously, as you can tell, she breaks the fourth wall, and only Joe can see her, and I guess that's pretty much all you need to know now, but yeah. Anna is one of the more interesting characters in this game, but also, according to some Valhalla fans, one of the more disappointing. I will explain later. If I remember to explain later, don't hold me to that. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you're crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. Just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you're crazy. You just look at ASMR. You know, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledged me! Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set ending all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some curry with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Joe really is living close to the wire if it's like paying for 2 drinks. Dang, there goes my curry fund. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drink the the bottles. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. They really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. You're wearing jeans under a skirt. Again, to add to the creepiness of Essentia the other day. She is the only other character in the game that can frickin' see Anna. And that makes Anna more creepy. And Essentia for that matter. Why? Just why? To annoy people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like spats after all. It's uncannily right, not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Anna would kill on r/mildly infuriating. Not like anyone other than me can see it, though. They could see it if they wanted to. The frick does that mean, Anna? I don't think Joe wants to see it. Joe, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay here. Who stays where? Crap, did I just... You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of those dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Things are taken care of at the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I'll thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. Don't worry, I didn't feel lonely, Dana. I had the voices in my head to keep me company. Her name is Anna. Also, once again, Jill making more in the transfer than what she earned in drinks. Alright then, well that'll do it for today's episode of Daily Valhalla. Tune in tomorrow where we see if Jill goes even crazier and sees two Annas. Two Anna, two Furious? We'll find out tomorrow. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.